And we are live. Here we go. Maybe we can get some folks to come in. Let's see if I got a smaller night crawler. Oh, nice. That's nice. I have to make a video on that. Well, that'll be all right. How's it going, man? I'm retying a rig right now. I broke off. I just seen you came in. I got about I got about an hour and a half. See if I can get lucky enough to snag me a channel cat. You been lucky enough to do any fishing today? Ooh, what's that? Oh. Can you hear me? I got my earbuds in. I'm not sure if I need to turn them off or not. Oh, that's that limb. What? Okay. Let's see. Center slide. Man, I gotta order some more center slides. What else? I need center slide. Oh man, don't tell me I didn't bring no more weights. Well, that's the big ones that I don't like. Swivel. That's what I need, swivel. Oh, oh man. Oh. Well, I guess there's a good thing nobody's sitting here watching, huh? Yeah, good thing nobody's watching. I did put the sinker slide on there, yeah. Okay. .12 gauge. Can you hear me? I got my earbuds in. I don't know if anybody can hear me or not. 1 ton. What's going on, Art? I'm at a local lake. It's a city lake. Can you hear me, first of all? That way I'm not just talking. I got my earbuds in. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Yeah, you can hear me? All right. Yeah, I'm at a city lake. Pretty much ain't nothing but like channel catfish in here, but 12 gauge was supposed to come with me, but he backed out on the last minute after I had his kayak and everything else loaded up. Here we go. Just had to retie my rig. I broke off a while ago. Had to go out there in my little boat and get it. Now you're going to blame me. Yeah, I'm blaming you. Hey, that's the rules. Blame the one that ain't here. That's how it goes in the workplace. You'll learn that out when you get older. Let's see, I'm going to throw on a juicy old night crawler. I think I keep slinging my bass minnows off. The seagulls will come by and I'll see them right by where my line is, and they'll swoop down and get something. I'm pretty sure they get my minnows. So I'm going to put me a big old wad of night crawler on here. They got a plane bite. We ain't too far from a little local airport. It ain't nothing big. But see if y'all can see that. Well, if it'll stay still. Got me a big old blob of night crawler. Let's get him out there. Ooh. We'll see what happens. I may have to, what time is it? I guess I've been set up for about 30 minutes now. I may have to put up some more night crawler rigs on these here and take the minnows off. See, y'all just can see my little boat over there. I was going to sit up from that side. That way I could sit in the boat and talk to y'all, but shooting from that angle, it was real dark looking. I didn't bring no chair with me. I figured I'd just sit in the boat or take my chair out of the boat. That is a pretty good knot. I like it. I'm going to start using it. Scissors, there you go. That is a pretty good knot. Easy to tie. Oh yeah, that's it. Big country. No fish yet, man. I've been set up, I guess, a good 30 minutes. Honestly, I'm only certain right now I only got one bait in the water. I got bass minnows on 3 rods. And then I just re-rigged another rod and got a night crawler on it. As far as I know, there's only like channel cats in this lake that I'm on. And I know I've slung about 3 or 4 of them bass minnows off just trying to get casted out. So I'm redoing some rigs right now for night crawlers with smaller hooks. Well, hello, fisherman's wife. Honestly, I'll be surprised if I catch anything. Which it won't be the first time I've been surprised, but now I'm not too far from the dam. Let me see if y'all can see it. Right around that corner, probably so maybe 500 yards is the dam. And I have caught good catfish, channel cats, right below the dam. But this is the first time that I have actually catfish this lake. I've never tried this lake for catfish before. Hopefully y'all can't hear. I keep getting notifications. One high, one low. They're all pretty much on Santee Cooper rigs. I don't have any floats or anything with me. I packed very light. I think it takes me about a Kentucky rig. Now I don't have any Kentucky rigs tied up. Might not be a bad idea. Actually, I've been meaning to do some pre-rigging and tie me some Kentucky rigs up. I just hadn't done it. I'll tell you what, though, I will. How about that? I will tie one up. I just got another one rigged up for a night crawler. I'll tell you what, I'm going to reel this one in closest to us and see if I got anything on it. And if not, I'm going to put a night crawler on it. Oh. Man, come on. I'll put out a video probably tomorrow on this rod and reel I'm using. Yeah, I still got one on there, but he's all tangled up. I hate when that happens. Yeah, I got these little 3.5-inch bass minnows on there. I know my hook's too big, but I didn't want to retie rigs unless I had to. Hopefully he didn't get tangled up. I know it's not too deep out there. Maybe 5 or 6 feet where I'm actually casting. Flame bite. This one still got bait too. That spot's a little deeper. Yeah, still got bait on that one too. Oh, that's tangled up there. There we go. Maybe I should have put a bead on there. Yeah, I think I'll tie me a Kentucky rig up. I don't have nothing else on here. Nothing else to do. Hey, Becca, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a while. Outdoors, how's it going, man? Plane bite. There's a small airport not too far from here, so they circle around this part of the lake a lot. Tom in here? Oh, see, it's Tom. Becca, you like getting those first names, don't you? Let's see. It's a pretty nice day out here. It's been nice here all week. We haven't had any rain. Uh, it's been in the high 60s to low 70s all week. Two Stands, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming in. Say, bud, it looks like we may be getting some rain tonight or tomorrow. So I was hoping with that they would be a little active. Everybody knows your first name, Stan. Or Stan, that's your first name. Stan, I was going to have a 12 gauge with me today, but he backed out on me at the last minute. I had his kayak loaded up in the back of the truck and everything. And he old backed out on me. And when one of his buddies came over, he wanted to stay and play with him, so I let him stay. Yeah, Stan Knight wanting him to stay tonight. Well, that did not turn out like I wanted it to. Hey, you know what they say, if first you don't succeed, try again. Trying to tie a Kentucky rig up, but I'm doing it a different way. No, I think I heard a guy call it a blood knot one time. See if it'll focus. And I don't want to really focus, but you tie this knot right here, and it's supposed to rest up against here. That way, if you want, you can cut it and tie your hook on, or you can just put it through there. But I messed it up. Far as I know, there's only channel cats in this lake. People really don't fish this lake for catfish. They just catch them occasionally when they're bass fishing. This lake's mainly known for its bass and for its crappie, or some people say crappie, depending on where you're at. But there are catfish in here. Like I said, people catch them by accident, and then I catch them below the dam. Well, I used to. We're not allowed to fish there anymore, but I used to catch them below the dam. Matter of fact, where me and Catfish Regulator did our first live stream, that's the lake I'm on. We were just fishing below the dam, which we're not allowed to fish anymore, so that's why y'all don't see any more from that area, that spot. We wasn't supposed to fish there anyway, but we knew the guy that worked, and he would let us come in and fish. But now they got cameras up, so he really can't do that, which I hate, because it was a real good spot. I mean, you was guaranteed to catch fish. So there ain't too many spots, well, that I have anyway, that's guaranteed to catch fish. I have tried shrimp. I tried shrimp a couple times. Only the first day was it really fresh. I kept it in the cooler for the rest of the week and used it off and on. But I'm trying to think. I have caught a channel cat on it. There we go. Got it that time. Okay, so that's what I was trying to tie a while ago. See how all those knots line up. Man, I wish it would focus. Helps your hook stand up instead of laying down when you're doing that Kentucky rig. Let's see. Do one more. So, but hopefully I catch one for y'all. Be honest, I really don't care if I do or not, but it's just too nice a day to sit in the house or do any work around the house. And you can get out and about. Save that house stuff for the rainy day. That's right. It's all fun. Well, maybe I should have did a bigger one, but here we go. Got it tied up. Now let me just get my loop from my weight, and I will have a Kentucky rig. So we went fishing last night, and man, the bite was on fire. But as far as catching anything, we didn't catch squat. Which honestly, I think all the bites we got were from carp, because there was carp all over the place. We could see them swimming, hitting the top of the water, and everything else. But they, it's like they would hit it and put it down. Bait was too big, hook was too big to catch any carp. But they sure did like it. They sure did like the bait. And if anybody's wondering the bait I was using last night, which I had these bass minnows as well, and we was getting hit on them, but our main bait was well, I don't want to say our main bait, but our other bait was sirloin steak. We had some leftover steak from earlier in the week that we more than likely wasn't going to use. So instead of letting it go bad, we took it fishing. And we have actually caught a fish on sirloin steak, if anybody's wondering. The live stream my son did, 12 gauge, we did where he caught that 8.5 pound channel was actually on steak. Man, I could not live anywhere to where we got that much snow. I just, I can't be contained for that long. Like with all this junk going on now, and people not leaving their homes and stuff, I think that's crazy. Ain't no way I'm staying home. I haven't stayed home. Not gonna stay home. I can't do it. There we go. Let me get some hooks on. I'll show you the high-low rig I just made. Man, y'all troopers for hanging in there with no action. Which, I mean, I'd do it too. Nothing else. Good scenery. I mean, 'cause I sure ain't one for good conversation. What time is it? 2:27? Oh, yeah. Got another good hour before I need to start heading out. Let's see. I'm gonna put a weight on here. I'll use this 4-ounce weight. Ow! I didn't want to hook myself. All right, there we go. Big country. Got me a high-low rig tied up. Tell you what. Let me get one reeled in. I'm gonna throw it out there. Y'all hadn't watched my video I did on the unboxing and testing on the rod and reel here, the Catfish Pro. Y'all go check it out. I put a 5-pound weight on the end of it so you could see the action real good. And it's a medium action. Well, hopefully I catch one for you, man. Like I said, I've never catfished this lake. I have bass fished a few at the end of last summer, late last summer, August and September, with no luck. I have caught brim out of this lake when I was. Actually, I take that back. I have catfished this lake one time. I just thought about it. The very first time I ever fished this lake, uh, me and Aaron from Catfish Regulators, we came out here on his boat and we caught us some brim, and we set out catfishing for a couple hours. Something went wrong with his battery, so we called it a day. So actually, this is the second time that I'm catfishing this lake. All right, so there we go. Big Country Tom got me a Kentucky rig on high-low. Let's go check it out. Oh, there's a seagull. I think that rod just got hit. Ain't no way I bumped it. Let me check it. The seagulls are having a blast about 100 yards from me. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I hit that same spot again. Man. Yep, I'm hung up. There's my float. Man, I can't believe that. All right. Well, I'll tell y'all what. I'm going to go out here in the boat and see if I can get my rod unhung, my line unhung. I'll keep my buzz on so I can keep talking to y'all, hopefully. Where in the world? Y'all be able to hear me, but I won't be able to see what you're saying. Hopefully I don't fall out of the boat. Take this rod out. Man, this place, the seagulls and ducks and stuff has pooped it up all over the place. Oh, well, look at here. I said something. Y'all got to see me fall. I pushed off, and the boat didn't go. Go back, you can see me bust my butt. That was close. I like to get hurt, but I didn't. See, where's my line at? What's down in the water? Thought I reeled it in. Ooh, got my cork back. Now, hopefully I don't get a line in my trolling motor. Well, I knew that was going to happen. All right. Line check. I really hope I don't. My drag. I'm probably gonna have to break it off like I did the last. Should tighten my drag now. Come on. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut this. Oh. Well. There's 2 rigs I've lost today. In the same spot. Woo! About to fall out the boat again. So yeah, it ain't. Got it. That's why I don't like those weights. They get hung up so easy. But at least I got my sinker slide and my swivel back and my easy clip. And as bad as I hate to say it, my weight. Everything but my, I guess it's everything but my hook. Oh, yeah, because there goes my rattle. It's floating. That's pretty good right there, man. I got these rattles from, Ooh, oh. I'm about to, I ran over it. Come here, Rattle. I didn't know they float. I don't know if y'all can see me. Out here trying to get Rattle. I should have brought my net with me. Got it. Now the only thing I lost is my hook. Bam. All right, land ahoy. Rattle, wait, sink or slide. So I just don't believe I'm gonna cast that rod back out. It's the second time I've gotten hung up in that spot. I got lucky this time. I got everything back but the hook. Got it all back. Sink or slide, swivel, easy clip. Yeah, I'll have to go back and see how that looked. I'm sure it was hilarious. Ooh, my sinus is starting to act up. Allergies, whatever. Yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna mess with that one anymore. Oh, Stan, you checked out my video. Appreciate it, man. It is, I tell you, and it casts really well. Uh, I couldn't tell the first time I used it because I only casted it a couple times. And that slime line, I don't know if y'all have ever tried the slime line, but I have 30-pound slime line on that reel, and it's kind of stiff the first time you use it, the first few casts. So I really didn't get you don't get a real good feel for it. But last night, that line's loosened up a little bit, and I can tell you, I really that's a good combination. It really is for the money. It's really a good combination. Which honestly, for the same price though, I know y'all can't see it, but the black reel on the end, it's the Fire Stick. I did a review on it, and sometimes it's hard to catch them, but sometimes you can catch them on Amazon, and they'll have them for I think like $35. And I got a Mean Yang reel on it, and really with that Mean Yang and the Fire Stick, you actually come out cheaper than the original price of the Catfish Pro, and it's just as good, if not better. And that Mean Yang I got on there, it casts really nice. I mean, it's almost as nice as my Lose reels. Oh, he gunned it on that plane. He's right over my head. And I'm not sure when I'm going to release it. I just got done editing it last night. But I did kind of the same style video with the Whisker Whip series, these two green ones here. I also got those from CatCon. And I did a pretty much a similar video with those. Like I said, I just got done editing it last night, so I'll probably, I don't know, I might release it tonight. We'll see. Either tonight, sometime between tonight and Monday. I'm not 100% certain, but I'll release it. And so far, it is my best edited video, except for one spot in it. It's a little messed up, but you know, I'm getting better at editing, which I do it all on my phone, which I think a lot of people do nowadays. But and I'm finally getting the hang of, well, not really getting the hang of thumbnails, but I'm starting to understand them a little bit, I guess, on how to do them. So I'm going to try to go back and make thumbnails for all of my videos, because I think only my last 2, maybe 3 videos even have thumbnails. They're just whoever picked a random spot in the video and made that the screen. Well, worms on one. I'm gonna go ahead and take that one up, since I'm not gonna use it no more. And I've only got, let's see, 30. I've only got about 50 more minutes. I'm gonna take this one up. I hate y'all keep hearing me sniff, man. But I don't have anything to blow my nose with. And for some reason, my nose won't stack up right now. So yeah, there goes one of my minnows laying out there. Looks like a lot of y'all are going to get to go free today. So yeah, y'all, this is the combination I was saying. It's just as good as that Catfish Pro. It's the Fire Stick. And it's actually got a 2-piece EVA grip, just like the Fire Stick. I mean, just like the Catfish Pro. I don't think the handle's as long. I don't know. Actually, I'll do a comparison on these one day, on one video. The reel seat's pretty much the same. It's a black and chrome. Actually, now looking at them, you know, they really look alike, except for this one's a 2-piece. But I'm telling you, you cannot tell it's a 2-piece. This reel here, it costs a little bit more than some of the other Ming-Yangs, because it has the power handle. But to be honest, it's really not a power handle in my mind, because it's almost just as short. Let's see. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Ooh. All right. if you look at the loose versus the see the handle, it's pretty much the same thing. Which, now don't get me wrong, I love this handle. I guess maybe it is a power handle. I don't know, but it don't feel like a power handle. Maybe it's the gear ratio. Yes, Stan, you don't have to pay a lot of money. I find your reels cost more than the you can get a good rod fairly cheap, under $50. But as far as a good reel, you're gonna spend a minimum of $50. I mean, I hadn't tried any of the Shakespeares or anything like that. I mean, I've got the Rovers, I got the Mignanes, I got the Sigalings, and if you, those you can get cheap as long as you stay in the 40 model range. But once you get up to the 60 model range, I mean, you're going to spend at least $50. But as far as rods go, this Fire Stick here, I hate to say this because it hadn't been tested like the Ugly Stick, but I like this rod better than my Ugly Sticks. I have a 7-foot and I have an 8-foot. And I always have a problem with the reel seat on the Ugly Sticks. They always want to back off or like slip. I think the plastic gets wore down. Maybe the grooves here aren't deep enough. I really don't know. But I keep having a problem with the reel seat. And so far on this one, I haven't had a problem with the reel seat. Wow, man, that's a great deal. I actually don't have any Akumas. I had one that Aaron has now. I don't know if he showed it y'all. It was a downrigger rod with a Akuma Classic, I think, was on it. And I liked it, but I just like the metal look versus the plastic look. That's really the only thing that I don't like about the Akumas is all the plastic. I prefer the metal. But besides that, I like them. Yeah, I like the Cascade Rovers too. And the Berkeley Big Game. I tell you, man, I don't know if you can or not. I think you can get a Berkeley Big Game in a 7.6. I don't know. I've only got them in 7-foot. But man, them Berkeley Big Games, they're really nice. They got a nice long butt. They're big. I don't want a rod bigger than the Berkeley Big Game. So I guess I'm going to put some fresh minnows on these here. I bought 2 dozen last night. And I think, I know I used 2 the first time. And then when I rebaited, I didn't use any. And I think old 12 gauge, he used 1 or 2. And then I've used some today. So I've probably still got a dozen. So, but they're going to get to go free. I'm not going to keep them because I don't know when or where I'll really use them. So like I said, these are the bass minnows. They're like 3.5 inches. Say some big crappie would really love them. Oh, come here, come here. I promise you, I'm going to put you right back in the water. I'm going to put you in a much bigger water. Get you out of that bucket. That's all I'm trying to do. I mean, just don't mind the hook, do you? Ooh, nice and bloody. Just stay on the hook now. All right, stop swinging, stop swinging. He came off. The seagull just came down and got him off the top of the water. Well, oh man, that was hilarious. Seagull flying by, he said, "Oh," made a circle, came down, got him. Literally like 3 seconds after it hit the water. Oh, that's hilarious. But I tell you, the one thing I do like about this lake, regardless whether I catch any fish or not, it's besides the airplanes, it's peaceful because they have part of the lake is for kayaks and electric boats only, and then the other part of the lake is for gas powered boats. So the part I'm on, of course, is for electric boats, so it's real nice and peaceful until one of the airplanes come by. Ooh, boy, you a big one. Please stay on. I wasn't trying to get you so far. I wouldn't have to worry about that, but I'm trying to get you out there. That's a nice one there, boy. I probably should cut your tail off. Tell you what, go on, seagull. I ain't slinging this one off. I hope not, anyway. Ah, that spot ain't as deep, though. Actually, I may have to move these. Well, I'll wait till I get it reeled in. Tell you what, I really like these Lew's Laser XL. They got a nice big EVA knob here. Yeah. Wow, I knocked the fish off that easy. I'll sit you right here. But yeah, pretty much these two are set up with a sinker slide. I got 3 ounces of weight on them with a little float, 3 beads above my hook, and then between my float and my hook, my beads, I got the Whisker Seeker Part 2, or however you want to say it, rattle. It's the second one they come out with. It's kind of like a propeller blades on it. I like it. They're pretty cool. Come here, fishy, fishy. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at her. He's active. Let's see if I can get you to stay on here too, buddy. Don't mind the hook. If you'll take the hook, I'll put you in a bigger body of water. How about that? Good boy. Oh, yeah. That's a good spot. No, it'd be a good spot if I get bit. Yeah, I'm feeding the birds. I've tried goldfish for bait before. I hadn't had any luck on it, but honestly, I don't think it's the bait's fault. I think it's location. Oh, there's a couple of geese. It's like Epic said, he's had he's used goldfish for bait before in the past, and he's caught fish on it. So I think it's really just location, like he said. If you put the bait where the fish are, the bait don't matter too much. I mean, if you're going after flatheads, it might matter a little bit. I don't know. I doubt it, but I use goldfish when I fish Baden Lake. It's about 60 miles from my house, closer towards the, I guess, southwest part of the state. There's a bait shop there. When I go there, I don't buy the minnows. I buy the goldfish. And when I use them, I'm not going to blame the bait. I hadn't caught anything on it, but I'm not going to blame the bait because I've used other bait right beside of it, and I don't get bit on it either. So, like I said, I don't think it's the bait's fault. I'm just not in the right spot at the right time to catch them. So, and I wish, and honestly, if I had more information on this lake, I would just troll it. But you can't get you might be able to dig something up online. I don't know, or get something from the courthouse of a contour map of it. But it is a man-made lake. I mean, it had a small creek that used to run through here, but this is the water supply for the city, and so you can't swim in it. You can only fish it. That's why the part that's closer to the dam, they only allow kayaks and electric boats because they don't want the gas all next to it, the water treatment plant. But Navi, and I can't even get my words out. Navionics doesn't have anything on it. I have Navionics on my phone, and I've even got the one you pay for. Like, I think it's the I got the cheapest one that you pay for. I think it's the $15 for a year. And really, all it gives you is there's a few deep holes in here. There's some holes that go down to 40, 45 feet. There's a couple holes that go down to 60 some feet. And then there's a few holes that go down, I think one or two maybe, that go down to like 90 feet deep. And I don't have an anchor to anchor up that deep, so I'm not going to sit there with and I've only got 2 rod holders on my little boat there. So I don't want to sit there fighting the drift, hoping that I get something in those 2 holes. So I figure I'll just come here, get on the bank, see what happens. Honestly, I don't even know if you're allowed to fish from the bank here. But nobody's come and ran me off yet, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's see. Outdoors Addiction. Outdoor Addiction's doing a test. See something out there in the water. So I'm starting to think this is not going to be a fishing video. Ben, there's no fish in the video, as old Catfish Dave says. Need a fish in the video for it to be a fishing video, or at least a catching video. Mike Irvin, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming in. Hadn't caught anything yet. May not. I've got a Kentucky rig on one, on the orange one down there with 2 night crawlers on it. And on these 2 rods here, I have a Santee rig with some bass minnows on them. Been going now for, I guess, an hour and a half. Haven't had any bites. And as far as I know, there's only channel catfish in here. So they may not be strolling by. Hey, I just thought about it. Does anybody know how to crop a section out of your live stream? Because I just, I would nominate that earlier for blooper of the year on the Golden Whisker. Me almost taking a dive in the lake. That would definitely be a good one for the blooper of the year award. Oh, getting a bite. Come on, baby. Bump it. I probably done spooked him now. Either there, he got my minnow. The line went slack. Probably got my minnow off. No, my minnow's still on there. Did he kill you? Oh, he was trying to get you off. You almost off. Tell you what. I'll hook you through the back. Maybe he'll have to commit more now. I'm glad I reeled you in. He almost had you. Oh, man, I should have thumbed that one a little bit more. A little bit of overspin. Yeah, I believe I might have jumped the gun on that one. First bite of the day got me excited. Man. Well, let's see what happens. Read your comment. Yeah, I have one of those big country. I have one. Actually, I left it in the truck. I told myself, actually, I told my son, I told 12 gauge I was going to use it today and do that, but I didn't. I left it in the truck. I was going to bring it with me. But yeah, I bought one of those castable ones. I think I have the, oh man, what's the name of it? Fish Hunter Pro or 3D. No, I got the 3D. I had the Pro, and I actually dropped it. I was fishing a spillway, and I dropped it on a rock, and that put it out of commission. So then I got the Fish Hunter 3D. It's pretty cool. It was on sale, so I jumped on it, and it'll actually make 3D graphs and stuff like that. But I hadn't used it, and I mean I hadn't spent a lot of time on this lake, so I don't have anything really anything on it. I have used it though to graph a pond that I fish quite often, or more than anything really. I used it to graph that pond. And I actually made a fishing video at that pond. I guess it's been a month and a half now, but when I went back to edit my video from off the GoPro, it was somehow the file got corrupted, so I didn't get to make a video on it, which I hate because I caught 3 nice bass in that video, but didn't get to post it on anything. I had my catfish rods out, but I didn't get any bites on catfish that day. I was using chicken liver, and I've caught them in that pond before using chicken liver, but I didn't have no bites that day. And the only reason I even tried because a guy told me that there was a 8-10 pound channel cat in there, so I tried it. And I don't know if y'all seen that short I put out yesterday. I was trying to get a catfish out of that pond. The guy wants me to get the catfish out, and man, you could see them swimming on top of the water. I mean, they weren't on top of the water, but the fish just jumped right out. Y'all can't see it on the camera. Fish just jumped. But that pond, the deepest part's only like 6 feet deep. Laura, hey, thanks for coming in. Thank you on the rods. Those are the Whisker Whips, and then the orange one down there is the Catfish Pro. Those are some of the deals I jumped on the Catfish Conference. And I got one more coming this week. That's which is going to be the last rod I bought for a while. I'm going to take a break from buying rods and gear for a while. But what I was saying about that short yesterday, you could see the catfish on top of the water. I mean, every bit of, 20 inches, 24 inches long at least. And they're channel cats. I'd say one that I seen was at least 7 pounds, and the other one was at least 10 pounds. And that dog, man, no dinks. How's it going, JP? Thanks for coming in, man. That dog just would not let me fish, man. I mean, I think I had about 10, 15 minutes out there before the dog came up. I was going to throw my cast net and everything, and the dog just was not letting it happen. JP, I don't know, man. Oh. got hit on this one. They may be getting active right now. Got one. Got one. Oh, he's in my other line. Fish on, baby. Thank you, Lord. He's in my other line. Let's see. I need to go over. Oh, come on, buddy. So they fight when that shallow water, boy. Big Country, I hope you're still in here. This is on the Kentucky rig. Oh, yeah, nice channel. Come on, buddy. Woohoo! Thank you, Lord. Not a skunk. Oh, man, that's a nice one. Good 5-pounder. I don't have my net. Check them out, guys. Woo! Hold on, buddy. Let me get my grips. You ain't tearing my thumbs up. And he got that off of the bottom hook. All right, man, if you open your mouth, we'll get this hook out of here. I know it's aggravating to have a hook in your jaw. Come on, open up, man. Look at you, getting all dirty. Now I'm going to have to dip you in the water for the video. They don't want to see no dirty catfish. There we go. All right, let me get down here and clean y'all. Well, you a fat joker. All right, guys, here we go. I'd say a good 4-pounder. Nice channel cat. All right, buddy. Head back home. Tell your buddies to stop by and check me out. Tell them how friendly I am. Let go. All right, that's the bank. Go that way. There you go. All right. Woohoo! No skunk. Thank you, Lord. I just knew this was going to be a skunk video. And that was on the Kentucky rig. High, low Kentucky, whatever y'all want to call it. And he was on the bottom hook. Let me get it untangled now. That's all tangled up. There we go. And as you can see, it wasn't sitting that far off of the bottom. I mean, I'm sure at an angle, it, you know, looked a little different, but. All right, let me get this one baited back up and throw it back out. I wonder if that was the one that was trying to get my my minnows I got on. Sweat, what's going on, man? So hopefully he'll tell his friends how nice I was and they'll come see us. I should have told him, hey, you live on YouTube, man. Maybe he'd have told his friends and they want to be on YouTube. And I ain't sure how often it is these catfish get a chance to be live on YouTube. I mean, like I said, this lake ain't fished for catfish. It's mainly for bass and crappie. I'll read the comments, y'all, in a minute. Trying to get baited back up. Get a line, get it back in the water. Well, hopefully at least he got to eat the worm. Hopefully he didn't lose it. That way at least he got a meal out of it. Well, he can tell his friends, hey man, you can get fed and you get to be on YouTube live. All right. We baited back up. Let's get it out in the water. So I like these medium power rods, man. They give you a good fight. I mean, that won't but like a 4-pound channel, but still. It was fun. Your daughter's getting married. What? Man. Thanks, JP. Man, your daughter's getting married. How about that? Well, I guess it's got to happen sometime. I'll be back, y'all. I'm going to walk over here to the boat and get me something to drink. I hadn't had nothing to drink the whole time I've been here. Oh, and I forgot to turn my GoPro on to get that. Man. I got it turned off because I only got 30% battery left. And I forgot my extra batteries in the truck, too. See if my Pepsi's still cold. If it ain't, I know you know what, I'm just gonna drink my tea. I'll put that Pepsi back in the cooler. Man, I wish I had more time. I'd switch these other two over to a Kentucky rig. Because I was actually planning on leaving out of here at 3:30, but like I said, this is a city lake, so, and they hadn't changed the summer hours yet. They're still on the winter hours, so they closed at 5, so they want you off the water by 4:30. And I think it takes me in my little boat here, it takes me, it really depends on the wind, because I can go pretty good. You know, I can get up to about 3 miles an hour with my trolling motor if the wind is blowing the right way. But if it blows the wrong way, it's almost like sitting still. Like when I was coming here to the, yeah, JP, that was the first catch on the new rod. Come to think about it, yeah, it was. And now I just got to get one on each of these. I hadn't caught one on yet, and I hadn't even released the video yet. I'm gonna have to do it today now. I'm gonna have to release it out. So y'all look for it this afternoon. I'll be putting out another video about the green rods here, the Whisker Whip. It'll be similar to the one I did on the Catfish Pro, except for I don't have to do a real review, real unboxing, because I got the loose lasers on those, and I've already done unboxing on those. So it'll just be the rod, so it'll be shorter. You won't have to be bored for so long. But yeah, so it'll take me every bit of at least 15 minutes to get back to the boat dock. I'm hoping I'm hoping almost everybody's gone by the time I get back. It's something with all, because all them guys with big boats, them big bass boats, they don't have any respect for the little guy and the little kayak or the little boat like I got. But it gets me on the water, and I could not fish this spot unless I had that boat or kayak, or I guess I could rent one. They do rent kayaks and boats here, but unless you bring your own, one fish outdoor, Jesse. We just got one about not even 10 minutes ago, man. Nice, I'd say at least 4 pound, 3.5, 4 pound channel cat on the last rod down there, the yellow rod holder with the Catfish Pro rod. Go back, check it out. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it whenever the stream's over with. Tried to get me tangled up in my other line, but we got him. We landed him. I heard that too, Stans, man. I thank you for coming in. If you didn't see it, Stan, go back and watch. I did get one. I got a good 3.5, 4 pound channel, not even 10 minutes ago, or right at 10 minutes ago. That's the bad thing I hate about these city lakes, man. When on these wintertime hours, they close right about the time I seem to start getting my bites. I was hoping he'd tell his friends. And come to think about it, that is my first catch in this. Well, no, because I did catch him brim when I was, never mind. Outside of brim, that's my first catch. Biden is about to put down payment 1A Harley. Oh, you gonna use that stimulus to get you a motorcycle? I heard that. How's Wayne doing, man? I've been meaning to polo you and ask you how Wayne was doing and how you doing with the no smoking. You still running strong, or did you give in and have one, or did you start back? Oh, KY Big Cats, I just seen your message, man. Thanks for coming in. Say one more than you got. Yeah, man. I tried a reservoir yesterday, with the power plant on it, and I got a lot of bites but no takers. I'm starting to think now that it was a lot of carp because I could see them, and I just think my hooks were too big, my bait was too big, and they were just picking it up and putting it down. But yeah, we didn't catch nothing last night. We fished from like I'd just to be safe, I'd say from 7 to 11, and we had a lot of bites constantly. I mean, one after the other, but no, we didn't catch nothing. Oh, cigars. I used to like to smoke them Jewel Sweets. 2 months, man, that's good. Well, hopefully you don't smoke as many cigars as you did cigarettes. And I fished a pond yesterday. KY, if you didn't see, I put out a short yesterday. That pond, I'm trying to get the catfish out of that pond for a guy. But that dog just don't want me to fish that pond. I'm almost convinced the dog is protecting the fish. I know that sounds crazy, but just watching how the dog acts, I'm really thinking the dog is protecting the fish. Got a kayaker on stream. For your birthday. Trying to remember what a fish looks like. Yeah, I have that same problem, man. Hadn't been catching a whole bunch here lately. I mean, I can go to bigger lakes and catch them, but I want to catch them where people's not catching them, and that's the problem I'm having. I'm not catching that many because that's the thing. I got a lot of lakes around me. They're small. Most of them city lakes because they're the water source for the cities. I mean, I'm not talking about big cities neither, small little bitty towns and cities, but they're the water supply for the towns and cities. And people really don't fish them for catfish. So I want to be able to get them where people's not fishing for them versus going to a bigger lake where people fish for catfish, just known for big, like Kerr Lake. I mean, I could go to Kerr Lake and catch big fish and catch them often, but I prefer the challenge. And I think it builds character to go home not catching a fish after you've been out there for 4 or 5 hours, You go out fishing every day and you catch one, and you go fishing in the morning, you catch one, and you keep doing the same thing, It ain't going to be hard to hurt your feelings the first time you go out there and don't catch a fish, and you're going to get mad and upset, and you just forget what it's all about, really. I prefer the challenge. It was cloudy earlier, now the sun's out. It won't be long. I got to pack up. Man, I hate that. I'm going to give it about another 10 minutes, y'all, and I guess I'm going to call it. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and let my bait go free. Well, no, I'm not. I'm not going to let y'all go free till I get done fishing. Let's see if y'all can see it. Y'all can't really see them probably. Got a whole bucket full, man. Well, they'll stay still for a minute. I don't know. I got at least 10 left. Oh, Jesse Skunk King. It builds character, don't it, Jesse? Yeah, I remember back there in the summer, man, when you was out. Was it during the summer? No, it was before winter though. But man, I'd watch you. I guess like all night, because I mean I'd be at work. I work nights too. JP, my fish tank broke, man. I had one at the house, and the bottom broke out of it, and I don't have another one. So, but yeah, man, Jesse, I used to watch you, but you're a lot easier talking to me. You know, it's hard for me to come up with something to talk about without somebody standing right here talking back to me. I mean, I could talk, but just out of the blue coming up with something to say to somebody I'm not looking at, it's challenging. I wish they had it to where I could hear y'all. All right, Stan, I appreciate you coming in, man. Hopefully y'all can catch a whole bunch of bait, and I'll see y'all in the morning. You know, I know y'all start early. I usually don't come in about 9:30 or 10, so I sleep in. But I'll be on there once I get up. Yeah, and the bad thing about it, JP, is there's not even I don't have a bait shop really anywhere around me, man, to buy bait like this. I mean, I bought this bait last night, and last night I fished an hour away from the house, and the bait shop's 45 minutes away from the house. So I mean, I don't even have a bait shop around me. The only thing I got as far as fishing equipment goes is I mean, I do have the big stores like Academy, Dick's Sporting Goods. I got Walmart, of course. Uh, I have a Dunham Sports. I don't know how big they are, but there's a Dunham Sports. So really, that's my only fishing supplies, unless I can order it. Well, I mean, I order a lot of stuff, but yeah. So like all this line and stuff, you know, unless it's a big name brand that's sold in big box stores, I really can't get my hands on it unless I order it. Same thing with the bait. I think there's one bait shop that, I mean, it's an old bait shop, and I don't even know when he's open. It's kind of like he stays right next door, so he's kind of open when he wants to be open, which I'm sure during the summer he's probably open more often. But he's the only one that I know of that sells these bass minnows or anything, and he's like at least 35 minutes away from my house. So he's kind of out of the way, really, to go to any other spot too. You know what? I'm gonna keep these things. I'll fish tomorrow. Where I don't know, but I'll fish them tomorrow. I mean, that's bass candy right there, man. Bass candy, as you say, Jesse, with them creek chubs, catfish candy. But these are bass candy. Hey, the original bait. Oh, cool. Let's see. I'm gonna spin y'all around to see if y'all can see it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but this is the first time I've ever seen somebody actually using a two-person kayak. That little gray thing over there, that's a two-person kayak. Oh, let me give y'all a view of the little island I'm on. So as you can see, it is very little. Very little. It's big enough. I guess you have one spot big enough right here. You could set up a tent. But like I said, you ain't allowed to stay out here, so. But I mean, if you wanted to, you could set up a tent right here. Let's see, get y'all back on the rods. There we go. Yeah, I run out of plenty of things to say, Jesse. I mean, if I don't have somebody right here talking to me, man, shoot. I mean, I'm one of them people that I'm fine by myself. So as far as just coming up with things to say out of the blue, I ain't real good at it. Because I can sit right here all day by myself and not talk to nobody, and I don't have a problem with it. Oh man, I got pollen on my hat. I mean, don't get me wrong, though. I will sit here and talk to myself. But I can get by without talking to people all day. Come on, kitties, one more. Don't y'all want to be live on YouTube for the whole world to see? Man, no fishing for 4 months. Oh man. Woo, yeah, I'd go crazy, man. I'm telling you, when it rains here, I got one spot that I can pull up and fish when it's raining, because I mean my my rods are literally like the further you see the yellow the last rod down there. That's about how far my rods are from the truck. So I can pull up and sit there when it's raining. But if it rains too much, they'll shut it down. They'll shut the gate so you can't get in there. I guess they're worried about people drowning, or who knows, man. Probably some insurance responsibility. It's another one of those areas owned by the county or whatever. It's a park. It sucks, but it's a park. It's a spot you can fish. So it's better than nothing. And like I said, it's the only spot I can pull up and fish. But man, 4 months without fishing. Ooh. Yeah, Stan, I find when I talk to myself, man, I get a lot of stuff figured out. yeah, yeah, I feel you, JP, man. Whew. Hey, even whether I'm fishing or not fishing, man, anytime I ride by and see a pool of water, I wonder if there's fish in it. I should have had one of these set up for a slip bobber. I should have put one of them on a bobber. That's what I should have done. Well, I mean, they only like, I don't even know, they ain't that deep. But maybe if I'd have put one on a bobber. That would have given me three options there because I'd have had a Kentucky rig, a Santee rig, and then one on a bobber on a float. You gave me three different options and nothing else. Oh, 3:45 already? Man. Time I get packed up and get in the boat, it'll be about 4. Yeah, guys, I got to call it. I got to call it. By the time I get everything packed up and get back in the boat, it's going to be almost 4 o'clock, and then it'll be about quarter after 4, 4:20 before I even make it back to the boat ramp, and you have to be off the water by 4:30. So I hate it. I hate it. I really do. Makes me mad, but I'm gonna call it. I thank all y'all for coming in, man, hanging out with me, helping the time go by, and thank the Lord it won a skunk. Y'all got to see a fish. If you weren't on here when I caught the fish, go back and look at it. It won't be like a 4-pound channel, but hey, it was a fish. All right, man. Till next time, y'all take it easy.